Welcome back. Okay, so first of all, if you haven't subscribed, free to. If you like this channel, hit like. If you hate it, hit hate. Drop a comment so I don't feel alone. Okay, what are we going to talk about today? This is some first-time homebuyer advice that's serious. You guys need to plan to buy a house, not procrastinate to buy a house. What am I talking about? Okay. Buying a house is a big financial decision. I can't stress that enough. And the buyers who end up the happiest, who have the least stress during the experience, are the ones who plan ahead. Now, look, most of you guys who watch my videos, you're planning. I've talked to some of you and you're like, Jen, I watched for 3 years and I'm ready. And darn, you are ready when you come. But look, once in a while, that's not what happens. So I want to make sure you guys understand what planning to buy a house is and how procrastinating and then leaping into it can really lead you to a path of peril. So first of all, what's part of your plan? If you're looking at shopping within the next 3 months, I would get qualified now and I would get fully underwritten. What that means is a lender reviews all your documentation. They have an actual underwriter look at it and they issue you a fully underwritten pre-approval. Why am I such a fan of this? A, if there's a problem, we find it before you're in contract. B, it makes your offer stronger. It makes your offer stronger when you're writing on houses. C, when you're in contract, the whole process is going to be so much easier because you already did all the loan stuff. So really big deal. And a full underwrite, guys, right now is for us, it depends. So if it's conventional using same day, which is not same day, but probably about 2 days, 2 business days from when you upload all your docs, okay? VA, FHA, Jumbo, we're at about 10 days right now from when you upload all your docs. Sometimes it goes a lot quicker, sometimes it doesn't. The reason's this: if someone's in contract, they always go to the front of the line. The pre-approvals are after the people in contract, and that's because they don't have a house. They don't have a date yet. You know, there's not a lot of lenders that actually do this anymore because of the work it involves, but we're happy to, right? We just need time to do it. And a lot of that time is really just saying, hey, we need your documents, waiting for your documents. We get your documents, we review your documents, and then we submit it to underwriting. Then we have to wait for underwriting. Then it comes back from underwriting. Then you have to get on my calendar and we go through it. You know, it's a process. It's a process. But the benefit is this: you will go into home shopping knowing what your payment is, knowing what to expect with closing costs, knowing what you're comfortable with, and also knowing what an underwriter said about you. Yeah, knowing how strong your deal is. We talk about your debt to income. We do everything to make sure that you are educated and empowered. I need to stop doing that. Educated and empowered on your most important financial purchase. Like, look, I get very handsy with it because it's important. And it drives me nuts when people are like, oh, I'm just going to wait till I find a house. Okay. So many problems. So that's why I say procrastinate to buy a house. They procrastinate on doing the pre-approval. They procrastinate on giving us docs. Like, I'll have someone fill out an app and we'll chase them for docs 1, 2, 3 times. I tell my team after 3 times, you know what, they got to come back to us. Like, I'm not going to employ people to nag you. It's not good for you. It's not good for me. It's not good for anyone. Okay. And they'll ghost us for like 2 months and then they'll find a house. They'll be like, hey, here's my docs. Can I have my pre-approval? And we're like, whoa, where have you been for the last 2 months? They're procrastinating doing their homework. Yeah, it's the same thing. Guys, if you procrastinate doing your homework at school, you might get a bad grade. If you procrastinate doing your homework on a house, you might lose thousands of dollars. That's right, thousands of dollars you might lose. So you go, well, wait a second, Jen, why would I lose money? I can get a lender to give me an approval in an hour. I've seen the ads. Guys, unless the lender's actually verifying your documents, it doesn't mean anything. It's an LOL. It's like rolling a dice and hoping that you get it right. It is not a real approval, okay? And here's the thing. If you get into contract on a house and you can't close because that approval was garbage because you didn't do your homework and the lender didn't care, right? They're like, I don't care, right? The lender doesn't pay for your lost money on inspections and appraisal. That's not the lender paying. That's you. That's right. Do you want that bill? I wouldn't want that bill, right? That's what I'm always telling people. Let's do your homework up front. And if you go, well, wait, I'm really strong. I'll get approved no matter what. Cool. Are you comfortable with the payment? Well, I saw the payment on Zillow. Oh, OMG, guys. I was playing with the new Zillow app. It has, you can search by monthly payment. And I put in the monthly payment and a house came up that I knew in no way in hell was going to fall under that monthly payment. You want to know why it said it fit in that monthly payment? This is in Florida, guys, in Miami Beach. It had the insurance at $1,300 a year. Is insurance in Miami Beach at the price point of, it was a high expensive house, ever going to be $1,300? No, not in a million years. The insurance would be at least $6,000 a year, at least. But Zillow said, right? And that's what we see a lot of. Like I always tell my buyers, if you don't get your offer accepted, ask to be in second place. You know why? One of the number one reasons people cancel on homes that they get into contract, they were not prepared for the payment or closing costs. Sometimes it's because the lender never went over it with them. Sometimes it's because they did that last minute, I need a pre-approval, I need a pre-approval, I need a pre-approval, that no one had time to go over it with them, right? So look, here is my advice. Buying a house is a big endeavor. This is something you might be married to for 5, 10, 15 years. Like, think about it as getting married. Would you just meet, let's say you're a lady and you're going to marry a man. Would you just meet your husband and be like, let's go? Like that? Not knowing anything. You don't know where he works. You don't know anything about his background. You don't know what he likes. You don't know if he eats sweets. Oh my God. What if he doesn't eat sweets? Ugh, deal breaker, right? Or would you perhaps want to date, understand something about him, and make sure it makes sense before you get married? Now, when I talk about this as marriage, everyone's like, well, of course, you need to know who you're marrying. I want you to ask yourself, is this going to be you? And if it is, I want you to stop and go, I'm better than this. This is a big commitment and I'm going to do it responsibly because I care about my money and I care about myself. Don't be this person. Okay? Okay. So look, I hope this video has been helpful. I can't stress it enough. Buying a house is a big deal. Let's do it right. Let's do our homework up front. Let's make you comfortable. Let's make sure you can afford it. Let's not end up here with broken dreams, sadness, and being house poor, or having to cancel on a transaction and losing money, or having your transaction blow up in your face and lose money. Let's stay away from this hellhole of unknowns. Yes, hellhole of unknowns. And let's just go with education, empowerment, preparation. Okay, guys, as always, I am licensed in 48 states to do mortgages. Obviously, I really enjoy it. A lot of fun. So does my team. We would love to help you guys. We're never too busy. I keep on expanding my team to make sure you guys have the best of the best. I am passionate about it. So please drop a comment, get on the calendar and just ask questions. Like seriously, that's a thing. Text me. I'm here for you guys.